July 13th, 2024, Butler, Pennsylvania. A small town with a blue-collar spirit, but tonight it's at the center of the political universe. It's critical time in the election season, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Pennsylvania is one of the 6 crucial swing states. The race for the presidency is razor thin, and Trump knows this state could make all the difference. That's why he's here. It's a town that leans Republican, and this crowd is ready to support their candidate as he fights for a return to the White House. Security is tight. The Secret Service is everywhere on the ground, in the crowd, and perched on rooftops, keeping a watchful eye for any sign of danger. But what no one knows is that tonight will be anything but routine. So Donald Trump walks onto the stage to the deafening roar of his supporters. He just days away from officially accepting the Republican nomination for president, and this rally feels like a victory lap. The crowd cheers as Trump begins his speech, striking a confident tone. At first, everything seems normal. Trump is in the element discussing policy, rallying the crowd, and laying out his vision for the future. But within minutes, the night takes a shocking turn. Without warning, the sound of gunfire tears through the air. Panic sweeps the crowd as people scream and duck for cover. But the bullets have already found their mark. In the chaos, Donald Trump has been hit. One bullet grazes Trump's right ear just a few inches to the left, and it could be fatal. Trump turns and ducks behind the podium, his instincts and ears of being in the public eye kicking in. The Secret Service springs into action. Within seconds, agents swarm Trump, shielding him further harm, but the danger isn't over yet. Meet Thomas Matthew Crooks. He is 20 years old, a local from Pennsylvania, armed with an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle. Crooks isn't just a random bystander. He planned this. His weapon was legally purchased, and now he is aiming to take out one of the most recognizable figures in the world. Crooks fires 3 more rounds, each one intended to end Trump's life. But he misses barely. One shot strikes a man in the bleachers, 50 years old Corey Comprader, a local who had come to the rally to show his support. Comprader is hit in the chest and collapses. The crowd panics, people screaming and rushing for safety. But Trump isn't without protection. Secret Service snipers stationed on nearby buildings have been watching the rooftops for any signs of danger. Now they have locked in on Crooks. Within seconds, a sniper takes his shot. The bullet finds its mark. Crook is neutralized. But not before the damage is done. One man is dead, 2 others critically injured, and the rally has descended into chaos. Despite the blood running down his face, Trump isn't done. In a moment that will be remembered forever, he stands tall, raising his fist in the air. He mouths the word, "Fight, fight, fight." The crowd, momentarily stunned, begins to chant, "USA, USA." The image of a bloodied but defiant Trump immediately goes viral, symbolizing resilience and strength to his supporters. As the crowd disperses, law enforcement swarms the area, securing the scene and tending to the wounded. Trump is rushed off stage and taken to a nearby hospital where he is treated for his injuries. Later that evening, Trump is flown to New Jersey. He appears to be well, making a brief statement to his supporters, thanking them for their loyalty and resilience. Meanwhile, the investigation into Thomas Matthew Crooks begins. Who is he? Why did he do this? At first glance, Crook appears to be an ordinary man. He had no criminal record, no history of violence, but as investigators dig deeper, a more complicated picture begins to emerge. Crooks was registered as a Republican in Pennsylvania, yet he had also donated to a liberal voter turnout group through a Democratic platform in 2021. He was a kitchen worker, a member of a local shooting club. None of it made sense. Why would a seemingly normal young man take such drastic violent action? In Crook's car and home, investigators found suspicious devices, what some believe could have been makeshift explosives. The FBI is still evaluating them, trying to determine what other plans Crooks may have had. In the aftermath of the attack, political leaders from around the world speak out. President Biden, in a statement from the White House, condemns the violence. Other leaders, both at home and abroad, join in, calling for unity and condemning political violence. But for Trump and his supporters, the image of him standing tall, bloodied but unbroken will likely become a defining symbol in his election campaign. It's a moment that transcends the chaos, a powerful display of defiance in the face of danger. Trump's base is more energized than ever. The rally in Butler will go down in history not just for the violence, but for the symbolism it created. But as more details emerge, questions remain. Why did the Secret Service fail to prevent the attack? Was there a breakdown in security? And most importantly, what drove Crooks to such a violent act? As the investigation continues, one thing is clear, the attempt on Donald Trump's life had already changed the course of the election. What happens next could define the future of American politics. If you found this story interesting and want to explore more historical tales, please like, subscribe and click the bell icon. This way you will never miss our latest videos about the past.